Hey everyone, welcome to Monday Motivation. I'm new, now what? My name is Hillary Thompson. I am your Emerald Upline, and I am so happy to have you on the call tonight and also watching the recording later. I can't say it enough what it speaks to you and your commitment to this business and the possibilities that Plexus brings. So I'm going to dive right in tonight. If anybody pops on the call, later, hopefully they mute themselves, or I'm getting feedback right now. Maybe it's myself. Okay, I think everyone's muted. Okay, so you're new, you just started, what do you do? Well, first of all, you should make your coming out post, you're super duper excited that you started with Plexus. It is super simple. That's the key to these as well. You want to keep the post simple. And on the Fit Healthy Wealthy team page in our pinned post, there's actually a really simple script. It goes something like, I'm so excited to start these products that my friend Hillary introduced me with. She found better sleep. She lost weight. She had more energy. I can't wait. Who wants to do it with me? Literally something like that. You do not have to write a novel. You don't even have to say the word Plexus, okay? That's another way. In this business, the number one thing that you want to do with your post is create curiosity, right? You want to create curiosity. So by just saying, I'm so excited to start these products that my friend, you're going to get people going, well, what is it? What are you doing? Versus if you even say Plexus, it's this awesome health and wellness company, they may have heard about it before, or they may have already had this prejudgment of what they think Plexus is, so they're not even going to be open-minded to your post. So that's something that I like to do, is continually throughout this journey, always creating curiosity in what you're posting. So there's a ton of videos on that, and I could actually just do a call on creating curiosity and different ideas to that avail. But so number one, you're making your coming out post. You're so excited to start this, okay? People are going to start liking it or commenting on it. Panic usually ensues upon the person that made the status going to their sponsor. Oh, Susie liked it. What do I do? Remain calm. It's awesome that Susie liked your post. You're going to message Susie and say, thank you so much for liking my post on this new adventure and showing me support. I'd love to share more with you if you're open to learning more about what I'm doing. Okay, that's another keyword. We want to start right away using these words. We're asking people, are you open to learning more? Versus telling them that they want to learn. I used to do it that way, but now I do it of, are you open to learning more about it? Yes. So I kind of told them, right? I said, are you open to learning more about it? Yes. I answered the question for them. So it's a lot harder for people to say no after you've already just said yes, to follow it up with a no. So that's a way. Once they say, yes, I'd love to, you message your sponsor. You immediately get into a group conversation, okay? Nobody should be out there trying to share Plexus by themselves, okay? It doesn't need to happen, all right? It does not need to happen. For one, you don't know everything, and you don't have to. That's the beauty of it. You can earn money while you learn. Earn as you learn. So don't feel like you have to know everything. Don't feel like you have to become a doctor. Don't feel like you have to become a scientist. None of that. You're simply sharing the results that your friend had. Again, by posting like that, you're also eliminating that thought of, well, I can't share until I have my own testimonial, because I hear that all the time. I want to see if these products actually work before I really tell my friends about it. No, the products work. Hillary, your sponsor who sponsored you, is telling you they work. These are the results she had. So you're using that right away. Your friends aren't going to say then, well, what has it done for you? Because you've already said in that post what it's done for your friends. So again, you're creating that curiosity, right? That's all about posting. But I want to move back just one step before even doing that. And I want you all, and I feel like we don't talk about this part enough, because for me, this business is 90% what goes on up here. 90% what you tell yourself on a daily basis, okay? So with that being said, right when you start, I want you all writing down why you are starting, and where you want to go, okay? Why and where. And when I talk about writing it down, I mean really peeling back the layers and writing it down. For me, when I first started, my why was so big, and it's just gotten bigger. I mean, I was broke as a joke, on the verge of bankruptcy, incredibly sick, single mom, relying on my ex for child support, felt completely broken, felt worthless, like I had nothing to contribute to the world. I was broken, but I saw Plexus as an avenue, a tool to take me where I wanted to go, where I wanted to be, that person that I knew that I could be, that has always been inside of me, but I didn't know how to get there. Plexus is that vehicle, is that tool for me to get there. So I want you all to look at why you're starting and where you want to go, and really write that down. Obviously, I'm starting for myself. I'm starting for health. I want to be healthier. I want to be happier. I would love to make an extra $500 a month, because $500 a month would mean that I wouldn't have to go to a second job, that I wouldn't have to take time away from my family, that I wouldn't have to say no to my kids when they want, to go out to a movie or something, right? That's a lot more motivating than just $500. When you put a real reason behind that $500, that's going to help you continue to move forward and to go, because that's what this is about, right? We have the tools, the vehicle, Plexus, to take us wherever we want to go. We need to know where we want to go, though. If you don't know where you want to go, you're going to be driving around in circles, reversing, going all over crazy, not knowing where you want to go, and you're going to get frustrated because you're going to feel like you're spinning your wheels. You're not sure where you want to go. So that is so incredibly important. Plus, I know that a lot of you are moms, and when there's a little bit of financial stress in the family, who is the first one to sacrifice? The mom. The mom is the first one to sacrifice, and the first one to go, I guess maybe I shouldn't really be taking these products. Maybe I'm not going to do it this month, or, I should be. We tend to reason with ourselves to cut ourselves short. And I don't want you guys to do that. I want you all to realize that you are worth it. I was sharing with Megan tonight, and I was saying, when you're sharing Plexus with people, I want you also to think of it as this analogy, right? Think about anybody that loves what they do, loves their job, any doctor, lawyer, physician, farmer, whatever it is. They think that their job is the best job in the world. They love that job, right? So if they say to their friend in college or whatever, hey, you should totally be a doctor with me, or you should be a lawyer with me, or let's start this, or let's start that. And their friend's like, heck no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this. Do you think that person that had the vision and the dream for where they wanted to go stops and says, yeah, you're right, I probably shouldn't do that? Heck no, they still go and do it. So I want you all, when you hear a no, not to let that stop you, panic, pause, anything, because we all don't have the same vision, and that's okay. But when you are clear on where you want to go, eventually you will find people along the way. And it's also not always a no forever, right? It's not a no forever. A lot of times, for me, for instance, I was introduced to Plexus in October. I did not sign up until April. Okay, I did not jump on right away. Why? Well, so many reasons. I was a total skeptic. I was so sick doctoring at one of the best hospitals in the world. They couldn't help me. You mean to tell me I'm going to drink a silly pink drink? Really? And this stuff's going to help? I don't think so, right? That was one objection, one thing I told myself. Another thing I said, I'm not worth it. I'm not worth it. I've done things in the past. I always quit. I always give up. I'm not going to do it. Right? So that's what I told myself. So when you're sending out those messages, it's not about you when they say no. When these people say no, it's not about you. Just imagine sometimes, we all know how harsh we are on ourselves. That's what's going on in their mind too. So it's about being consistent and following up and really showing people that you believe in them, because there's so many people don't get that nowadays anymore. There isn't that belief. And for me, it is a mission. My mission is to help each and every one of you become the best version of yourselves. I've started to say that when people ask what I do, well, what do you do for work? I'll say, I help people be the best version of themselves. And how about that for intriguing, right? And creating curiosity. So that leads me right into the next thing. When people are going to come up to you and ask, well, what is Plexus or whatever? Again, creating that curiosity. I help people find financial freedom. I help people with their health and wellness, those things. And you're leading them into those conversations, right? Into those three-way chats. I can't, stress it enough to not puke Plexus on people and try to do it yourself. You will be banging your head against the wall and be incredibly frustrated. Eventually, obviously, you can, but you always still really want that third-party validation. That third-party validation is huge, and that's another thing that it offers. So if you are a seasoned ambassador and you're not using three-ways because you are a seasoned ambassador, I highly encourage you to go back and utilize three-ways because of the fact, again, it is that third-party validation. So the next thing I want to talk about is a contact list, right? Contact lists are so incredibly important and something that I'll admit, I was like, I'm not writing a contact list. That is dumb, right? You guys, every thought that all of you probably have, I promise you I've had it and more, okay? So, but I want you to write a contact list. And Melissa Eichenhorst explained it in 4 lists, and I love the way she dissects these. So I'm going to look at my notes so I don't mess it up. But the first list, especially when you're brand new, I want you to think of 3 people that you have influence over. And that means, say, your sister, your mom, your best friend, whatever. You call them up, literally. I did this to my father, so I can attest to this method. 3 people, call them up and say, hey, you're joining this opportunity with me. We are getting healthy together. We can go on trips together. We can make money together. Listen, really, we can do whatever we want, but you are doing it with me, okay? So that's your first list, those 3 people that you can call up. I did it to my dad. I said, Dad, you love me, right? Of course, he loves his daughter. Yes. All right, I need your social security number and a credit card because you're signing up and you're becoming a Plexus ambassador and you're going to love the products. So that's your first list. And also 3 people gets you silver, right? Gets you silver. And I'm going to tell you all, do not be discouraged because the average network marketer signs less than 1 person. Like it's a 0.8 person. It's not even a whole person. So if you sign those 3 people, I mean, you are like above the bar in network marketing right there at silver. And it's the most beautiful place to be. I strive to be silver every month, every single month. Get 3 people, get 3 people, get 3 people. You're changing 3 lives, you're changing 3 lives, you're changing 3 lives. So the second list is 20 names of people who can benefit from the products, both health-wise and they're already healthy. So don't write off those people that look super healthy. They're always working out, going to the gym. Those people can obviously still benefit from Plexus. Amity is on here on the call. I'm just going to call her out because she is like rock star fitness. I don't even know. Her body is like banging. It looks so good. You do, girlfriend. So she uses our products and does competitions, right? She still loves Plexus. So it's not just for people who are overweight and unhealthy. The second list, or the third list, excuse me, are people who would rock Plexus. These are people who are outgoing. They are already business orientated, have that mindset. You just look at them and go, they have influence over people. They have a huge contact list. They have a large network already. They would rock, right? So 20 names right there. Then 20 more names of people that need the business. People that need the business, literally life-changing business. Single mom, that was me. You know, I needed the business, right? People that are working a couple jobs. And when you're writing out your list, I want you to be adding why you're writing them. So when you're sending them out an invitation to learn more about Plexus, you have the ability to really personalize it to that individual. So for instance, say I was messaging Megan, I would say, hey Megan, oh my gosh, I can't wait to share with you this amazing opportunity that I came across. You popped into my mind right away. I know that you love to work out. You're super busy. I've seen your posts about those energy drinks. Girl, I've got something so much better. I know you need some energy. There you go. Something like that. Just a really simple, and Megan knows that I'm not just copying and pasting and sending out willy-nilly messages to everyone. I'm not spamming people. I'm actually taking the time to connect with Megan and let her know why I'm reaching out to her. That's incredibly important. This is a relationship business. And, you know, imagine what kind of a message you would want to receive and send that. It's like that, you know, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. So think about that when you're messaging people. Posting on Facebook. So there's a lot of different ratios that people talk about, okay? The way I post about Plexus is a lot different now than when I first started. For one, you need to post about Plexus. I promise you, even if people are not liking or commenting, they are watching. That's one of the biggest things. People have doubt within themselves if they could do it. So they want to see if you can do it first. And then once they can borrow your belief that it's really possible, then they'll start joining you. So you need to be posting about Plexus, but I'm not telling you to turn into a Plexus robot / puking infomercial. No, you know, you do not want to look like Plexus is the only channel that's playing on your page, because that is going to turn people off. I mean, it would turn myself off if I saw my ambassador and like, oh, girlfriend, you need to like, you know, especially if I go back before Plexus and they're posting all this other stuff and then all of a sudden it's just Plexus. I'm like, what happened to your kids? Where did your kids go? You know, where'd your life go? So make a good, I don't know, I say 7 personal, 1, 5 personal, 1, whatever, you know, really works for you. And obviously don't like wham, bam, bam, spam your whole news feed. Be like, okay, Hillary said I need 4 personal, so you do 4 personal and like a Plexus. So they say between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. people are checking is a good time to be posting. At 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. is another good time to be posting. So be mindful of that and be really careful of just copying and pasting everyone's status. Sometimes I see that and all of a sudden like everyone has the same status, and it's great because there are some really good statuses, but there's other ways, and there's videos that teach about how to save posts so you can go back and be just really genuine to yourself. So decide what your brand is. What are you sharing? If you like to cook and you used to share recipes all the time, that's great. However, please don't share a bunch of really super duper unhealthy recipes all of the time while you're trying to be healthy too. I mean, there's got to be a little bit of a balance. Or if you do share, I mean, because that's another beautiful thing about Plexus is it's not a strict meal plan. So if you do share something like that, that would be a fabulous opportunity to say, I love this recipe and I'm even happier that I have my block. You know, so you're getting both bang for the buck on both of those. So those things are all part of your IPA, which is your income producing activities. This is another really important area that I want to talk about because you've already identified why and where you want to go. Now your IPA is going to be based off upon where you want to go, right? Because Another analogy. I don't know why I always use doctor, but doctor's in my head right now. So the doctor, right? The doctor's in college. He's working towards a doctorate, right? You have someone who's just getting a regular 4-year degree. Do you think that the amount of work that both of those people put in is the exact same? No, absolutely not. So I don't want you, the meaning of this is I don't want you to look at your sister and be like, well, Susie only posts every now and again and she only does this, so I don't know why I have to. Well, maybe Susie only wants to go silver and that's where Susie wants to be. But if you want to be a diamond, your IPA needs to line up with what it means to be a diamond and how fast and how you want to go there. So your IPA, reaching out to people every single day. This is incredibly important. It is not enough just to post on Facebook and say, message me about Plexus, because a lot of people don't even realize what it is. Or, I mean, let's be real. Unless you're a really good friend, you're probably not going to message up somebody who posts that and be like, yeah, I need it. I don't poop, right? I mean, they're probably not comfortable saying those things until you are reaching out to them and helping them see why they would need these products. So reaching out is incredibly important. Posting, following up. Again, she shared with me in October. I didn't sign till April. Did she just leave me hanging? No, she followed up with me. Hey, how's it going? And adding value in your follow-ups, not just saying, hey, you didn't order. Why didn't you order? You know, hey, you didn't sign up yet. Why didn't you sign up yet? So adding value to them. Oh my goodness, I know we talked about Plexus and you were really excited. I wanted to share with you, for instance, when it was free shipping. I wanted to share with you Plexus is offering free shipping. I wanted to share there's 10% off. More than likely, I can't promise, but there probably will be something around Christmas and New Year's, another great opportunity to follow up with people and reach out to them. Or just simply say, if you're in a conversation, when you end it, never leave it just kind of weird, right? So you're going to always leave something more to follow up with of, hey, you know, for instance, I have a lady who she doesn't want to sign until after the first of the year. But I haven't just let her sit there when we had the free shipping. I messaged and said, hey girl, I know that, you know, you're not ready to start until after the first of the year. I just want to let you know I have free shipping. I just want to let you know we have 10% off. But I asked her permission before that. I said, listen, I totally understand the holidays are tight for a lot of people, that you don't want to commit to anything until after the first of the year. But would it be okay if I did have specials or things or materials or a testimonial that I came across that I thought you would find value in if I shared that with you? Absolutely. So because a lot of times I feel like people find it uncomfortable too to reach out if that conversation is closed, they think, with somebody to reach out. So you're just always keeping that door open to reach out to them. So you've got your why, you've got your contact list, you're reaching out, you're posting on Facebook, you're messaging people. We are starting a U+3 next Monday, which is going to be a more, I don't want to say intense because it's not really intense, but another way to help you get silver or at least 3 customers or grow your business even more. Have that accountability where you can get checked in and see what's working for people. A great way to reach out to people as well is we're having an online event next week. Super duper fun from the comfort of their own home, online event. A great idea on how to generate curiosity again and get people involved in that is do a fun post with, you know, someone used the example gumballs I have in my head, but like a guessing game type thing, you know, guess how many presents are under the tree, or guess the favorite present, or guess my favorite, whatever the case, and whoever gets it gets to win a free stick of Slim or a free sample, right? So you're getting all these people to guess. One of them was really easy, like guess a number between 1 and 1,000, and you get people to comment on that post. And obviously, the people that didn't win, then you would just message them and say, hey, sorry, your number wasn't picked, but I have another awesome opportunity for you. We're having an online event. It'll be super fun. I can add you into it. You can see it from the comfort of your own home, and you have a chance to win some more fun prizes. And would that be, you know, would you be open to that, right? some more ways that you can generate business. The biggest thing I want everyone to know too, again, is 90% what you tell yourself. So once you've made that commitment, of course there are still going to be stumbling blocks. Of course there's going to be times of doubt. Of course there's going to be struggles, but I posted earlier about, isn't the view from the top worth it? So can you imagine what it's like to be a diamond? Can you imagine what that would do for your life, or wherever that place is that you decide? The trials and the tribulations and the struggles are all forgotten. I think of it like childbirth too. Again, back to the moms, in the midst of childbirth, at least I hope I'm not the only one, was like, I can't do this. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, just keep it in. I'll keep it in another 9 months. I'm okay with it, right? You feel like you can't do it. And then when you give birth to your baby and you hold it in your arms, you forget about all that stuff and we do it again, So it's the same with this. There is a reward at the end, and it is amazing. And you all are incredible individuals, and it says a lot about you to even be on this call, to be listening in, to have joined as an ambassador, that you really feel in your heart that you want to change, that you want to help others change, that you want to be that light in the world. That's a beautiful, and that's an incredible, and that's my mission, to help you all. And don't shut yourself out either. Don't be so hard on yourself. Offer yourself grace. Megan shared with me, and I'm going to unmute you real quick. Megan, can you unmute yourself? Can you tell them about what you shared with me about messaging, your chicken list message?
I've had a couple lately, but so I attend a couple gyms. Weird, I know. One that I go to is more of like a health thing. I started it as a 6-week challenge. They really focus on like overall health and wellness and your diet. They give you classes on eating and exercising and committing and all of these things. And so I had taken a break from there and recently have gone back, and they have products galore in this place. They have fish oil you can buy in a bottle. They have protein. They have energy bars, all this stuff. And it's supposed to be healthy for you, and it really is. And I understand it's very expensive. The gym alone is expensive, and all of these products they have are expensive. So I've told Hillary, it has always been my back list of scariness to tell the owner of this place, because it's a guy and his wife. They're very fit, healthy. She's a bikini model. Like they work hard. This is their life. They own 2 gyms, and it's crazy. I said, this is my goal. I will one day say to him that he needs to replace all of his products in his gym with Plexus. It's just a better option. And then, your mind goes crazy, because these places, we have 100 people that come to one class. They hold 12 to 15 classes a day. That's how many people they have in 2 different locations. And all I could think about was how many people could use these. And so the other day I messaged Hillary and I said, I just need help constructing a message. And I remember, I see this guy all the time. I pay this guy money every month. There's a lot here. And so I got up the guts and I sent him a very basic message just about how I love how he runs his gym and I love the lifestyle and all of these things. I've been introduced to these products. They've made a huge impact on my life. They've helped me in the gym. I would love to just sit down and chat with you. I think you and all of our other people here could benefit from these. And unfortunately, it was Facebook, and I saw the little face drop, and he read my message, and I sunk down into a puddle, because what was I going to do if he responded? And then he didn't respond. So then I was just like, see, I knew I shouldn't have said anything. Now this is going to be awkward, and it's going to be weird. Well, I typically go to the gym in the mornings, and he runs the evening classes. Well, today I had an interview this morning. I didn't make it to the gym until later. Well, he was there, and I messaged him like a week ago. So I was like, oh, shit, what is he going to say? Well, he instantly walked up to me in the middle of a warm-up, and he was like, Megan, he's like, oh, my God, I never see you. And I'm like, I know, I just don't come to this class. He goes, I just want you to know I got your message, and I read it, and I apologize. I got busy, and I didn't message you back. He goes, but I did read it, and I'm very curious what you have to offer. I will message you tomorrow. You do your class, you enjoy, and I will talk to you tomorrow. And I just sank into a puddle because I was so scared of what he was going to say to me, Because who knows? I mean, he runs a gym and he has a certain company there already, and who knows? You know, who knows if he makes a profit? Who knows if he has a contract? Who knows why he chose these products? And I was going to try to bring my 16 products to him and be like, you need to do this. But he was awesome about it, and he said we'd chat tomorrow, and it was one of the scariest conversations I think I have ever had in my life. But who knows?
You die.
No, I didn't.
Exactly. So that's another thing, like, as scary as it is to message these people and put yourself out there, and then for Megan to sit there for 7 days or so thinking, oh, did I say something wrong? Did I not do it right? You start questioning yourself. And she could have let, too, that one message crush her from messaging anyone else. That's why I wanted to share it. Thank you so much, Megan. Because that's why I wanted her to share that story, because things like that are going to happen, but it turned out so good too. People get busy. There's life, right? Life involved. She didn't die. No one died. Everyone's okay. And he's interested. And who knows? She's going to pray about it. I'm going to pray about it for you, because that would be huge, right? But just think, if you didn't even have the courage to do it, where you would be, right? You would always be questioning yourself, going, should I have? You never know. Maybe him and his wife aren't happy with their current line that they have, and they are looking for something else. You never know. So don't prejudge and just go, because we know that these products are amazing. It's that belief. She uses the products. She knows that she loves them. She's seen other people use them and love them and has that belief. So when you share that boldly and passionately, plus people aren't generally mean, so they're not going to like be rude to you. And if they are, then they really need Plexus, but we just pray about them, you know, like, Lord, please help them. But it's really not meant to be that scary. So we put ourselves in these incredibly fearful situations, and we don't need to. So that's why I really wanted her to share that story, because even if nothing comes out of it, she learned a valuable lesson, right? And can share that with all of you. And that's what life's about, learning lessons and finding out, you know, where we can take this, where we want to go. And we never want to leave it what if. Because can you imagine how Megan would feel if next week a new line is introduced and they said, oh, we were looking for something else, and Megan's over there going, I had something else too. We have something amazing to bring to the table. Amazing. We have a compensation plan that is like none other. We have a product line that people need and want. So that's what I wanted to share with you all tonight. I promised I wouldn't keep you too long. So I think it's around a half hour, a little bit more. That's where I want you to start. And I want you to keep it simple. That's another thing. Don't overcomplicate it. It's simply sharing with others and asking if they're open to learning more about it. Plain and simple. And doing it over and over and over and over again, and not letting no's crush your soul or your spirit, or reading into people, because again, you never know what's going on up there with them. So what we do today, we're going to see in 2017, without a doubt. So decide why you're doing it and where you're going, and share that with somebody. Share that with your sponsor. I challenge all of you to message at least someone, your sponsor, whoever, and say, this is why I'm doing this, and this is where I'm going. This is when I'm going to get there, and this is how I'm going to do it, right? When we have that clear directive, we feel a lot better. We don't feel like we're spinning our wheels. And you have a support system. You have the Fit, Healthy, Wealthy family that's rallying around you. I mean, it's just the example of someone comments something on someone's post, and we go on our team page. We're like, so-and-so needs help. And we're all like, we're here. No, Plexus is good. So you have a family. You have a family that's got your back. And we all want to see each other succeed. And whatever success is for you, I want you to earn that. So does anyone have any questions or anything that they want to add before I end the recording? No? All right, awesome. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for watching this, and get with your sponsor. Tell them why and where and how you're going to get there. Bye.